Yeah, friends, many of you are asking to explain about Akashic records. We know we have the records. Forget about the Akashic records. We have a library where you have studied in your college or your colony library, city library, somewhere. What do you find there in the library? There is some guy called librarian whose permission is needed for you in order to take any record, any book, any manual, any journal, or any newspaper. Simply let us call it as a record. That it is a textbook, manual, newspaper, magazine, anything. Record. In order to access any record in a library, you need a permission of this librarian who is the custodian, a guardian of that library. That much is clear for you? Well, now let's take one step ahead. I am from, for example, I am from science background. I need to access a science related records. You may be arts guy, maybe history. You need history related textbook or a record. Another person he wants to go for journalism related. Another person he wants to go for another subject. Another person who wants robotics. Another person artificial intelligence. So various people keep on coming to the librarian in order to access records from the library. This librarian may possess, may not possess whatever the knowledge that we are going to acquire, that we are intending to acquire, right? That much is clear. Good. We are getting the record, getting the data, getting the information not from the librarian who is the guardian, who is the keeper of records in the library. Rather, we get the data, we have the information in the library. Well, this is clear. Good. When I get the permission from the librarian and when I enter inside, so whatever the book I am authorized to access, because I am a science graduate, I am authorized to access only the science related books. Remember, later when I go to the Akashic library, this I am correlating over there. I am going to correlate over there. So I need or I want the information of a science. I'm a science graduate or science guy. Good. If you are accessing artificial intelligence, you are going to access the book artificial intelligence. You need not to bother about other. You may have permission, you may not have permission. So authentication, authorization of the others records following others records. So you have the authentication, authorization for your records. Okay. So through a librarian who is a guardian, a protector, a keeper, right? A security guy who can give access to you. So you will please this person with what? Good intention. So whatever the knowledge, the data that you are going to acquire, using that you are solving your own problems and you are going to solve the problems of the society. That is the intention, sankalpa. That sankalpa you have. So with that and the love that you have for yourself, you are going to solve your own problems. You have the love for the society. So with that love and intention, prema, sankalpa, this person gives access. Then you will go to the library and whatever you are authenticated to, authorized to, you will have access. So by gaining that information, You are solving your own problems and the problems of the society. Excellent. Good. In the library, in the library, whatever the book you have that has come from one's mind, the knowledge that has come from one's mind. For example, I wanted to manufacture one aircraft. I wanted to create one aeroplane. This information I can get from Wright brothers, whatever the book they have authored, right? That I will get it. Okay. In the library, that book is there. That book, authored by Wright brothers, how they got that information? What are the information for me? Once upon a time, that is intuition. That's intuition. Intuition. So they have got some information from somewhere. From somewhere. They have got it into their neurons, physical brain. So they got an idea. They implemented. Okay, in the R and D, they might have fallen several times, but it finally they succeeded in whatever the thing, the solution that they want for themselves and they want for the society to enjoy the benefits, right? So even that intuition is nothing but an information from somewhere one library. That library is nothing but Akashic library, Akashic records. This library does not have any past or future, right? Even not present. I am very uh, conscious of saying there is no present also. There is only one thing called right now, now. So it has something called now. So we have where the earth is rotating, where we are living, right? The earth is spinning and we are revolving around the sun. Here we have the timing called past, present and future. But whatever we are getting operated, whatever the knowledge we are getting, whatever the program that's making the earth to move, right? That's there is no past tense, no future tense, not even present tense. That is something called only now, the beautiful now, lovely now, blessed now. So from that, these people, right brothers, for example, they have got some intuition, they have good intentions, sankalpa. The birds are able to fly. Why can't we fly? So that our transportation will become faster and yeah, there is a very great revolution. So with that love and intention, they could access some place called Akashic Library where every information is there. Every information. And this Akashic Library has got very much connected with quantum physics. Again, when I am going to speak about quantum physics, the quantum mechanics, then I will correlate quantum mechanics to Akashic Library. Okay, so there is a knowledge how human beings can fly in the air. But whatever you want, it's there. It's there. So what you have to do? You have to observe it. In quantum mechanics, what you call collapsing it, right? Collapsing it. So you are accessing it and climbing it. Climbing. That climbing is nothing but the collapsing. Don't think collapse means something vinashina like that. Collapse means you're climbing it. Yes, I am climbing that knowledge, how we can fly in the air, right? That is intuition. Only it is there in the brain of Wright brothers, brains of Wright brothers. So they have received it and they have felt it, visualized it here. They have seen here. We are flying in the air, here, like birds. Good. At that time, they don't know how many wings are going to be their aeroplane. Is it one wing, two wing, four wings, six wings, eight wings, and how it is going to have the takeoff, how you are going against the gravitational force. They don't have any clue, but they have seen we are flying in the air. That is seeing when there were no conditions, there were no situations of flying in the air, uncertainty. In that uncertainty situations, they have the certainty of we are flying in the air. This is the faith in action. Wright brothers have invented something called aeroplane. That aeroplane information I'm getting from the book authored by Wright brothers. That information I'm accessing. Excellent. How they got information? They have access somewhere called Akashic Library. From that Akashic Library, it came into their spiritual brain. I can say consciousness, spiritual brain. This is the physical brain, right? Every one of us have left brain, right brain, 1400 grams of brain. Everybody is blessed with. So they have got it into their spiritual brain called intuition. So once they have got it, yes, they have claimed it. Yes, it is going to be real. In Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna was said by Krishna one thing: whatever you are going to do, it's already done. Nihataha purvam iva. Sanjaya. Nihataha purvam iva. So whatever you are going to do, that war is already over, done by me. Come on, see. So Lord Krishna has taken to Arjuna to Akashic Library and has given access to the Akashic Library. So he has opened the Akashic Library, Akashic record. So whatever that uh, Kurukshetra, in Kurukshetra Sangrama, that war, the battlefield, whatever happened, Arjuna has already watched that records from the Akashic Library and repeated the same in the Kurukshetra. So, Dharmakshetre, Kurukshetre, Samaveta Yudsvaha, Mamakaha Pandavaschaya, Kimakurvata Sanjaya. When Dhritarashtra asks his PA, his car driver come PA, Sanjaya is responding. So, that information, right? Akashic Library. Akashic Library. Akashic Library. What we call Akashic record. So when I have the information of myself, who was I, who am I, who will I be, all this information, that's my record, Akashic record, where I have complete authority and authenticated for that record. I can access myself for a good purpose. Right now, I do have some problems in my life, some challenges in my life, some patterns, they are bothering me like any much. There is no solution. I'm not able to find any solution, right? Medical reports are saying everything is fine, but I am undergoing some physical ailments, migraine headache, or maybe backache, shoulder ache, somewhere, some problems or financial issues, and for every 4 years I'm going zero again, new business loss again, another business loss. Repeated things are there, and some families divorces, right? So marriages are failing in some dynasties. For the namesake, they have very mega families, mega stars. But in the family, the marriages are failing. So you have a solution, a good call, a solution for yourself, right? You have a record for yourself in the Akashic Library. So opening that record, accessing that record, you need to understand. This your school library, college library, your school city or state library is a tangible location, a geo, a territorial region on this planet Earth, somewhere north space or south where or some continent, European or Asia or Pacific, somewhere. You have a physical address location, and you go to the library, you touch the book, you touch the record, you open it, you read it with your naked eyes. This is physical in form. Whereas coming to the Akashic Library, that is in energy in the form. Energy. So this physical library, what I am talking, is in particle, means it has some weight, space. It occupies a tangible. You can touch it, you can feel it. It has some weight. You can measure the book. You can weigh the book. It is 100 grams or 1 kg. It has weight, height, some dimensions, right? It is occupying some space. That is a particle. Coming to the Akashic library, it is energy. Energy. So now you want to access energy, you should become energy first. Now you are a particle, right? You have weight, you have body, height, weight, some dimensions, right? Now you have to surpass this physical realm and you have to become the energy realm. It is not very big rocket science, or you have to stand on one foot and do penance for decades or centuries. No, we are very fortunate enough. The God is so gracious for this generation. We are being given the knowledge and wisdom like this, right? Don't take it for granted. Give value to that. Access it. Say thanks to the God. Show your gratitude and reap the benefits. That's my humble request. So you need not stand on single leg and do penance for centuries, decades. Not needed. Like this. The things are like this right now. Good. You have to cross the physical realm and you have to go to the energy. Through that energy level, you are able to access your energy library, Akashic library, and you have your record over there. Yeah, you can access. If at all you want to read about me, yeah, my record is also there. I have to give permission to you. Vice versa. I can have access to my record. And if you want to read your record also by me, yeah, when I have that energy consciousness or energy level. So when I have entered my energy level, means by crossing all this physical level completely off, when I'm pure energy, then I can access Akashic library and I can read my own record. If you want to read it, if you want to be read it by me, if you give permission, only I am I am authenticated and authorized to access your record and I can read it for you. Right. So this is the Akashic expert's job, Akashic reader's job. Can't you read your record on your own? Yeah, God is so gracious. God is so gracious. This librarian, right? This librarian. First, you need to approach this librarian and you have to convince him that this is the purpose. I wanted to access my record and I wanted to see my past, right? So that I may get solutions for the present problems. Yeah. Why you have met me today at this point of time? You are undergoing some situations, maybe wife and husband clashes, or maybe financial issues, or maybe your boss is troubling you, or you are not getting proper recognition, your promotion is on hold, something or the other. Okay, so you are convincing the librarian, this Akashic librarian, who is a guardian angel, an angel. Okay, a loving angel, a grace, a mercy. So God's grace, God's mercy is given as an angel, right? So that's it. Very love. It is said in scriptures, you experience the love of your mother, right? Right. Why God has given the mother to you? Why God has given your mother to you? To show you that the mother which is given by me, you have experienced this much love. So I have 70 times multiplied love for you. Right. So the God's angel, the librarian, the Akashic energy librarian, also that much love. Just you will tell your intention, you love yourself, and you want solutions for your current problems. So you wanted to access your record so that, yeah, you will get answers. What is the purpose of my life? Why I'm getting my troubles like this? I love my wife. My wife also loves me. But why unnecessarily we are fighting each other? Whatever the amount comes to me, I am spending it properly. But why regularly I am becoming bankrupt after bankrupt after bankrupt? Why? In my office, every work I do, I am taking the whole responsibility onto my shoulders. I am working 20 hours a day, 18 hours a day, but I am not getting proper promotions or recognitions or appraisals. Why? I regularly go to gym. I do yoga. I do Surya Namaskara, meditation, pranayama, aerobics, whatever physical things, all the things. Still, I am getting sick. Why? So all these answers you want to get, that is the reason you are accessing Akashic, Akashic library, Akashic record. So you are giving your sankalpa, your love for yourself, projecting that to the Akashic libraries librarian, who is nothing but an angel. Then he welcomes you to the library. You can go inside, you can sit somewhere, and you can open your book, you can open your record and read it. Who were you? What were your plans for the present life? All the stuff you can have access, and you can remember it also, and you can get a connection from your physical heart from here to that realm, energy library. And yeah, it keeps on giving. You can say our people will go to another planet, right? Vikram the lander, like that. Our people will go to some planet and they will leave some artificial planet over there, and it keeps on giving the information. So we have incoming data, we have incoming data, we have incoming data to the ground, right? Satellite controlling ground. In the same manner, you can get connection and it keeps on giving the information also, or you can get the information, you put in your brain. I'm not using the brain here purposefully. It's not the brain, it is the brain. It is the brain, right? I talk about purely about this one, this brain. So heart brain coherence, right? When I speak in future, yeah, I will talk about it. Right. Oh, by getting that information, you get the solutions and you can come back to your physical realm where you are a particle. Right? Okay, this is about Akashic library. How we have a physical library on this planet earth, in the same manner you have one energy library. You have access to your own record by convincing the angel, the guardian angel. You can have access to your record and you can read it and you can get the solutions. So once you get access to that itself, you have got solutions. 20 years migraine, gone. Cancer fourth stage, gone. Gone forever, gone. Hair falling, stopped. Hair started growing. These are my experiences I have seen to my clients. So other things are very normal, but fourth stage cancer and hair growth from the bald head, that's really wonderful for me. For me, it's a surprise. So you also, how you have to get it? Simple. In the next session. So yeah, contact me if you want to attend live. Join my live. It's a meditation session. The meditation with the purpose, you have to cross this physical realm and you have to become an energy level. In that energy level, you access the energy. You are a embodiment of a drop of water from the ocean. Now you want to access the ocean, you have to again become the drop of water. Now the drop of water is in a container, so you have to cut the container, come out of the container for a while, go to your primary, your original, your source. ocean, get whatever the information you want to get, again come back into the embodied a plastic container or a physical body, the container called body. So this is the way how we are going to do it. So the meditation for the purpose of to enter into energy. So in yoga you have annamaya, pranamaya, manomaya, vijnanamaya, anandamaya, such layers are there now. So annamaya to pranamaya, pranamaya to manomaya. So like that we will reach some energy level and we will access the energy library. In that library you get your record and you will read it. When you read it, the right moment, the right time itself, you have got solutions to whatever the problem that you are holding with you as a sankalpa to get for solution for. You have got it, whatever it may be. There is no problem that does not have that doesn't have a solution. There is no problem that doesn't have a solution. Right? Okay. So the next thing is, I will be guiding you for a meditation. If you want to join with me, before that you want to talk to me, before the meditation you want to talk to me about your sankalpas and your problems. Yeah. And after the meditation again you want to share your experiences, or you have still any problem, any doubts or queries, for all these things we can have in that one. So you want to attend my live akashic record meditation, yeah, contact me. Stay tuned. Let's meet again. Peace. God bless you.